The other day, I was watching a documentary about beavers. It was the best damn documentary I've ever seen. Now that wasn't just a bad joke. It was a dad joke. Dictionary.com states that dad joke is a joke so corny or lame that only a tragically unhip dad would find it funny. How can you tell a dad joke from a bad joke? Well, it's apparent. Now, although they weren't defined as such back in caveman times, dad jokes were probably just as prehistoric as cave art and frieze. Right about now is when one of my daughters would tell me to stop embarrassing myself before it becomes contagious. My name is Michael Daniels, and I am a dad. I have 3 daughters, and I've been telling dad jokes since my oldest daughter was born 24 years ago. I come from a long line of dads who have told dad jokes to their offspring, just like my father and my father's father. I even have this dad bod, but I prefer to think of it as a father figure. I believe dad jokes are beneficial to your mental and physical health. Today I will talk about how dad jokes benefit both the deliverer and the receiver of the dad joke. Dad jokes relieve stress. Both sides of the brain have to work together to understand a pun, even if it's not funny. And laughter is good for your health. Now that we understand that much about dad jokes, let's see how they affect us. Telling dad jokes relieves stress. See, I don't have to be as funny as some famous comedian and put together some really good line of stuff for a dad joke to be successful. See, I'll just come home from work. The first thing I do, I'll kiss my wife on the forehead. Then I'll go find my daughter, my youngest one, and I'll give her a hug. She's the only one still living at home. And within a few minutes of conversation, I'll tell a dad joke. And it doesn't matter whether she laughs or sighs or groans. Just seeing whatever reaction she has puts a smile on my face. verywellmind.com states, if you can put a smile on your face, then laughter will come more easily and the stress will melt more readily. Now, after doing a lot of research on these dad jokes, I decided to do some of my own research. So I got 10 of the worst dad jokes the internet had to offer, and I got a blood pressure cuff that my brother got for me for my 40th birthday. It was in retaliation for the nose hair trimmer and adult undergarments I got for him 2 years prior. Well, I got out the blood pressure cuff and the batteries were dead. So I gave them away free of charge, and I got some more batteries at an AA meeting. Well, now the blood pressure cuff is going and I've got it on my wrist. I start telling these puns to my daughters to see if any one of these 10 puns would make my blood pressure go up. And after telling all these puns, no pun intended. That was even worse than the beaver joke. So let's see what happened in your mind when you heard that awful joke. Both sides of the brain have to work independently and then together to understand a joke. Now, in scientificamerican.com, there's an article that states the left hemisphere of the brain is the linguistic hemisphere, so it processes most of the vocabulary, and then the right side of the brain kicks in a bit later. Basically what happens, the left side of your brain will hear words as their actual literal meaning, and the right side of the brain will hear the applied meaning, antonyms, synonyms. Then both sides of the brain start to click together like a dolphin conversation, and then you react. I threw that dolphin joke in there on purpose. Now that you know what happens when you hear a bad joke, what happens when you actually hear one that's funny? Laughing is good for your health. Now, when you laugh, your body and your mind both benefit from it. Now, the stress relieving section of MayoClinic.com states laughter increases your oxygen flow to the heart, lungs, and muscles, and it helps the brain to relieve stress. So basically, when you laugh, you breathe, you move more air with your lungs. So whenever you're breathing in, you're breathing deeper, you're getting more oxygen in. That more oxygen you're getting in goes to all the different parts of the body. Any part that gets blood to it is getting more oxygen in that blood. And also, you get an ab workout. So you're laughing, your abs are getting a workout. Now, it's not nearly as good of a workout as, let's say, getting the dry heaves, but it's much, much more enjoyable. And it also burns calories. Who doesn't like getting to burn calories without having to go to the gym? So now that we've heard some facts about dad jokes, we've heard a bunch of really corny or lame dad jokes, and one dad joke that was actually funny. Let's review what happened. Now, first off, I relieved my stress and anxiety about having to speak to you by telling you dad jokes. Both sides of your brain had to work independently and then together to understand the jokes, even if they were just flat out dumb. And for the one joke that actually made you laugh, well, you got healthier, and for that, you're welcome. We should learn to appreciate dad jokes. Anyone can tell dad jokes, as long as dad laughs about it. And if you're fortunate enough to still have your dad, give him a big hug and tell him you love him. As long as there's dads, there will be dad jokes. And as long as there's dad jokes, they will be beneficial to our mental and physical health.